Good evening, I'm Shivani Chamjong. Let's begin with the top stories. Snowfall in various parts of the country affects the life of earthquake victims. Government team in Gorkha rules out immediate rescue efforts and the need to relocate the victims. Senior UML leader Madhav Kumar Nepal faction plays the working modality of Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, alleges PM Oli of taking unilateral decisions. Nepal Oil Corporation observes 46th anniversary. Despite a long history of oil monopoly, NOC yet to come of age. And Nepal's legendary runner Vaikunta Manandar, felicitated with this year's Prithvi Award, receives 200,000 rupees. Various parts of the country, including Gorkha, Manang, Lamjung and Rasuwa districts, have experienced snowfall along with slight drizzle. Life of the displaced in earthquake-affected districts like Gorkha and Rasuwa has become difficult due to freezing temperatures. Gorkha received snowfall overnight as it started raining in the area. Barpak, Laprak, Gumda and remote northern villages of Chekmapar, Samagaon, Kerauja, Kashigaon, Lo, Bihi and Prok are also covered in snow. Many temporary shelters built by earthquake victims in the area have failed to withstand the snow, making them vulnerable to the plummeting temperatures. Similarly, Manang district also received snowfall after light drizzles on Friday night. Manang's headquarters Chame, Thangki, Manang, Upper Manang, Nar, Fu, Dawal, Gyaru among other VDCs received heavy snowfall. Life of the locals has become difficult due to the snow. Similarly, it has also affected trekking of tourists in the region. The police said that Manang's Humde airport had been blanketed by snow up to 3 feet, while Chame has received snowfall up to 1 feet. Meanwhile, the adjoining Lamjung district also received showers from last night. The higher parts of the district have experienced snowfall. Temperatures have plummeted in Lamjung's headquarters, Besi Sahar and other VDCs due to the rain and snowfall. Similarly, northern and mid regions of Rasuwa district have received snowfall since Friday night. Earthquake victims there too have been suffering due to the freezing cold. The government team, which reached Gorkha to access the condition following massive snowfall, has said that there is no need for immediate rescue effort. The team has also ruled out the need to relocate the victims. A team led by Home Joint Secretary Rameshwar Dangal said that snowfall has further affected the lives of earthquake victims, but the situation is under control. The government team today assessed the condition of the earthquake victims in Gorkha's Laprak. Speaking to Kandipur television, Dangal claimed that despite massive snowfall in the area, the situation is normal there. The team, however, couldn't make it to Barpak due to worsening weather. Prior to this, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli had called the meeting of Security Council directing swift action to rescue victims and assist in shifting them to a safer place. A faction led by senior UML leader Madhav Kumar Nepal has flayed the working modality of Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. The faction has alleged Prime Minister Oli of taking unilateral decisions. UML Standing Committee has unanimously elected its chairman KP Sharma Oli as the Prime Minister 3 months ago. However, since his appointment, PM Oli has been accused of single-handedly deciding on allocation of ministries and other key posts. The leadership faction has claimed that capability has been taken as the basis while selecting ministers. However, the panel led by leader Madhav Kumar Nepal has alleged the leadership of not discussing the selection process in the party. Prime Minister Oli has also been criticized for his failure to implement quick decisions and formation of various departments in the party. The leadership faction has, however, defended itself, saying that the party has taken each and every decision following proper procedures. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you SMS us with your opinion. Today's polls. Yesterday we had asked you, why hasn't the rehabilitation program meant for earthquake-hit farmers begun? 25% voted for A, government inefficiency, 50% voted for B, delay in setting up corporation, and another 25% voted for C, not in priority. And today's question is, why is there objection to PM Oli's working modality within UML? Your options are A, government being slow, B, not liking PM's modus operandi, and C, result of groupism. The voting for that question is on. Type NEWS, select your options A, B or C and send it to 8080 to share your opinion with us. Meanwhile, in the context of earthquake victims reeling under snowfall and freezing cold, we asked the earthquake victims from Dhading, Dolakha and Gorkha, what should the government do to save them from the snowfall and cold spell? Before we take a short break, let's take a look at what they had to say.
जनताको आवाज
अन्यत्र ठाउँ सारिदिनु पर्यो, बसाइ सारिदिनु पर्यो। यदि सरकारले बसाइ सार्न सकिन्न भनेदेखि उहाँलाई केही पनि सुरक्षित बनाएर राख्नलाई पनि अब पनि सबै कुराको मान्छेलाई चाहिने आधारभूत आवश्यकताहरू सबै पूर्ण हुने गरी व्यवस्था गरिदिनु पर्यो सरकारले।
तत्कालको निम्ति न्यानो कपडाको व्यवस्था गर्नु पर्यो र जहाँ भौतिक संरचना ध्वस्त भएको छ तिनीहरूको पुनर्स्थापनाको व्यवस्था पनि राज्यबाट गर्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता देखिन्छ।
खानी बस्ने कपडाहरू तुरन्त समस्याहरू समाधान गर्नु पर्यो।
वासस्थान अथवा आवास नै व्यवस्था गरिदियो भने राम्रो।
सबभन्दा छिटो सरकारले चाहिँ छिटो योजना ल्याएर चाहिँ स्थायी बसोबासको व्यवस्था गर्न सरकारले पहल अगाडि थाल्नु पर्छ।
न्यानो कपडा उहाँबाट सुविधा मिलाइदिनु पर्यो हैन, अनि अब घर बनाइदिन सक्नु पर्यो।
सरकारले घर बनाइदियो भने हामी त्यो भित्र पस्न सकिन्छ। त्यसले चाहिँ जो छ यो बरफ त उसले छेलिन्छ नि,
ट्रेनबाट हिउँले हैन धान हाल्न सक्ने भयो। अनि त्यसपछि अब छिटोभन्दा सरकारले हैन अब घर बनाउनेलाई ध्यान ल्याएपछि अलिक चाहिँ हाम्रो मान्छेले ज्यान बचाउन सक्छ।
हिउँ पर्ने भनेको सिजन चाहिँ यो बेलामा त होइन कि परम्परादेखि चाहिँ यही टाइममा आउँछ भनेर थाहा छ। थाहा हुँदा हुँदा योभन्दा पहिले चाहिँ व्यवस्था नगरेको।
Welcome back. Community schools and remote VDCs of Chitwan have not been renovated even 8 months after the earthquake, affecting the studies of hundreds of students in the district. Schools in Chitwan's Korak, Kaule, Lotha, Chandi Bhajan, Dore Chok, among others, were damaged after the earthquake. However, they have not been renovated even 8 months after the earthquake. According to Education Office in Chitwan, nearly 226 schools in the district were damaged after the quake, with 42 of them completely destroyed. A majority of people in Chitwan's hilly region belong to the Chepang community. Although some schools were renovated with the help from the locals, a majority of students have failed to show up in classes. The ongoing winter spell has earthquake victims from all over Nepal complaining about the extreme cold in their makeshift tents. The earthquake victims in the mountainous region in the Sindhupalchok area are hit extremely hard with the cold. The cold in Sindhupalchok's Helambu, Samarthan, Kakani, Duachor and Singanche areas have the earthquake victims struggling. The chilly wind at night has made it difficult for them to fall asleep in their makeshift tents. They are compelled to make a bonfire during night. The cold is making it very hard for the elderly and children. Many health problems have surfaced due to the extreme cold. The majority of health problems is seen in children. In Sindhupalchok alone, there are around 86,000 earthquake victims. The earthquake victims who are living in makeshift shelters are feeling the need to reconstruct their homes due to the extreme cold. They have requested the government to make them avail the pledged financial assistance to rebuild their homes. And with that, we'll take another. Nepal Oil Corporation marked its 46th anniversary today. Despite a long history of oil monopoly in the country, the corporation is yet to satisfy the customers and live up to the expectation. Despite completing 46 years of its establishment, the infrastructure at NOC is still far from adequate. The corporation has not been able to increase its storage of petrol and diesel even despite a high demand for these essentials. Its storage capacity is not able to exceed 72,000 kiloliters, which can only cover for a maximum of 17 days. The corporation, which still lacks a single gas bullet, relies heavily on Indian transporters for supply. This results in intermittent disturbance in the supply of cooking gas every year. Former officials of the corporation say that NOC has been a victim of politicization over the years, resulting in corruption and mismanagement. Nepal's legendary runner Baikuntha Manandar has been felicitated with this year's Prithvi Award. RPP Nepal Sports Wing has been awarding athletes with the Prithvi Award every year on the occasion of Prithvi Divas on this day today as per the Nepalese calendar. The award carries a check of 200,000 rupees. RPP Nepal's chairman and foreign minister Kamal Thapa handed over the award to Baikuntha Manandar in recognition to his contribution to Nepal's sporting sector. Vaikuntha Manandar, who has set up the record of winning 3 marathon gold in the South Asian Games, is regarded as the most successful athlete the country has produced. He had achieved the feat by winning the gold in 1983, 1985 and 1987 SAF Games. He had set up a record of 2 hours, 15 minutes and 3 seconds to win his 3rd consecutive gold during the SAF Games in Kolkata. The record still stands today and has not been bettered by any South Asian athlete. Defender of Nepal's national football team Rohit Chand has signed a contract with Malaysian club T-Team FC. Prior to this, Rohit had played professional football from Indonesian Football Club. However, the contract amount has not been revealed. The Malaysian club has also provided transport and residential cost. The T-Team FC had finished the last season's Premier League in the 3rd position. The club has said that Rohit's inclusion would further improve the team's performance. And before we wrap up, a reminder of our main stories. Snowfall in various parts of the country affects the life of earthquake victims. Government team in Gorkha rules out immediate rescue efforts and the need to relocate the victims. Senior UML leader Madhav Kumar Nepal faction plays the working modality of Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, alleges PM Oli of taking unilateral decisions. Nepal Oil Corporation observes 46th anniversary. Despite a long history of oil monopoly, NOC yet to come of age. And Nepal's legendary runner Vaikuntha Manandar, felicitated with this year's Prithvi Award, receives 200,000 rupees. That's all for the moment. Up next is news in Nepali. Keep watching Kantipur Television. Good night.